just woke up from a dream. You and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived I realize wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Lost in the words that we scream, and I don't even wanna do this anymore, 'cause you already know what you mean to me, and our love's the only war worth fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Next to you. Are you ready, Queen? Come on. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, Miami Beach. We're going to bring your attention to the stage. Shh. Hello, gorgeous people of Miami Beach. I'm Lisa Petrillo, and I'm your host for tonight. We're going to get this party started, and it's going to be grand, but we need you to shh. First of all, I'm just going to say, you guys are looking hot tonight. What a gorgeous group. Give yourself applause for being out here on a beautiful night and enjoying Queen Miami Beach, right? Quite the place. I'm so excited you're here. I'm going to have to put my glasses on because those guys who printed it out, it's for 12 years old. And I don't normally do that, but we're going to get this party started with little glasses to read it. Can you guys all hear me well? Yes. So we're going to welcome you to the very first edition of the Virtual Fashion Awards by Miami Fashion Week. And we also want to shout out to all the people around the globe watching on our live stream. How exciting is that? Let's give them a big round of applause. First ever Virtual Fashion Awards. Tonight is not your typical fashion event. Oh no, you can tell already just by where we are. It's not just a runway, it's not just another gala, it's about a new way of sharing fashion. That is what's so excited about this evening. So we're talking about creativity, technology, storytelling, and design in a whole new format. For decades, fashion has lived, as you know it, on a catwalk. But tonight, Miami Fashion Week opens the door to something very, very different. A place where imagination isn't limited by a stage, where technology helps to tell the story, and where fashion steps in to a new dimension. This is exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And you are all here. You here tonight are the very, very first to experience. So, all right, let's talk about the awards. The Virtual Fashion Awards by Miami Fashion Week were created to celebrate designers pushing fashion forward through digital creativity, visual storytelling, and of course, ways of representing their work. Not to replace, this is important. Even though this is AI and this is virtual fashion, it is not to replace traditional fashion, but to expand it, actually make it different and in some ways better and very, very cool. It's to give designers a platform where their ideas can reach anyone, anywhere. Our nominated designers come from different backgrounds, cultures, and creative worlds, but share one belief, that fashion can be emotional, expressive, and cinematic in ways we've never seen before. But they all share one belief, right? Okay, these talented fashion visionaries understand that using technology to accelerate creation processes, expand reach, takes fashion to a whole new level, and together with Miami Fashion Week, oh yes, and their proprietary technology, you know what? The sky's the limit. And that's what we're gonna see here tonight. Tonight, Miami Fashion Week brings together their visions together here in this room across the globe. So right now, let's hear a round of applause for the nominees that are joining us today. Please stand up, nominees. So tonight, we celebrate the designers who are shaping the future of how fashion is shared and experiences, visionaries turning runway moments into storytelling moments. And only Miami Fashion Week could bring together this mix of craftsmanship, innovation, and global creativity. This is just pretty amazing, just standing here in Miami Beach right now and thinking about what's coming forward for tonight. It's very, very exciting. So speaking of technology and excitement, she doesn't know this, but we'd like to recognize a modern, forward-thinking, and innovative woman who is here with us today and has become a keystone of the local Miami fashion community. She's sitting in the back right there, and her name is Barbara Hulenicki. Barbara!
In 1960s London, Barbara Hulenicki created a brand that would forever change the way fashion was understood: Biba. Through Biba's postal boutique, she offered a simple, accessible, one-size-fits-most dress by mail order. She advertised it in the press, in the Daily Mirror. The result was extraordinary: 17,000 sales almost overnight. And, as the story goes, with no returns. But that store in Kensington High Street was much more than a brand. It was a universe, a place where fashion, music, youth, freedom, and attitude came together in a completely new way. Icons such as Twiggy, Freddie Mercury, Brigitte Bardot, Mick Jagger, David Bowie, and Barbra Streisand passed through Biba. Women and artists who were not looking only for clothes, but for a different way of being in the world.
How fabulous is that? Congratulations, Barbara. We had to shout her out because this is what that's what it begins with. And now we want to celebrate our nominees. Take a look at the screens. Just a little teaser, we call it, a little teaser, and we're not done yet. Miami Fashion Week is introducing one of the most exciting interactive elements of the night, Fitting Room Miami Fashion Week. Through Miami Fitting Room MiamiFW.com, guests can now upload a photo, a picture, and virtually try on looks inspired by tonight's nominated designers. So think about that. You can actually take a photo and try on one of the dresses that you're going to see tonight. For the first time, fashion isn't something you just watch, it becomes personal, something you can step into. Here's a preview of how future fashion and shopping experiences may evolve.
At Miami Fashion Week, we have developed our own virtual fitting room, connected directly to the designers. When you finish watching a video on our social media channels, a fitting room screen will appear. Tap on it, and you will access to our designers' garments. All you need to do is upload a full-body photo of yourself and try on the dress you want. If you like it, simply tap the screen and buy it. We want our runways to become a live, interactive experience connected with the audience. Fitting Room Miami Fashion Week.
Wow, okay, so now we're getting to the heart of the story. For this one evening, Queen Miami Beach becomes part of the runway, the energy, the music, the room itself. Everything around us has been designed to bring these designers' worlds to life. It is pretty incredible just by the teaser we just saw, right? As we introduce tonight's nominees, you'll see their ideas take shape right here, right in front of you. Each model represents a piece of that designer's universe, their mood, their identity, their creative point of view, each one bringing their world to life in a completely new and different way. All right, so we have 9 designers, that is, 9 creative worlds, 9 presentations created exclusively for the first ever Virtual Fashion Awards. To everyone here and everyone watching around the globe, welcome to the new way of experiencing fashion. So exciting. Please enjoy tonight's nominated runway shows. We're beginning representing the vision of Yaz Gonzalez.
I was raised playing on the floors of my grandmother's house in Havana, on tiles that had witnessed more history than they were ever allowed to speak of. In Cuba, every sidelings learns how to survive. Grandma carried Cuba in the beauty she refused to surrender even when everything else was taken away. This collection is a legacy I hope to one day pass down to my children so they may wear it proudly and enjoy it freely in the Cuba we continue to dream of. This collection is my love letter to Cuba. From churches filled with candlelight and sunflowers, from women that learned how to suffer beautifully, a dream woven into fabric, inspired by the floors of my grandmother's home, the spirit of our people, and the elegance of resilience. Because somewhere tonight, beneath a candlelight prayer in a collapsing building in Havana, there is still a Cuban mother telling her children never to lose faith. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, da, 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 boom, 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 boom. Da 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 da.
Wow. Congratulations, Yaz. Now representing the vision of Fiore. Fiore. Beautiful. Italian designer. I hope. And being one of the few gringas here, I hope I'm pronouncing all these names right. So you're going to tell me if I'm not. Next up is the fashions represented by Beatriz de la Cámara. Beatriz. Beautiful stuff. More to come. Now representing the fashion and the vision of Jacqueline Ten. Literally on fire, right? The technology blows my mind. All right, we are now on to number 5, representing the vision of Jonathan Hayden. Jonathan Hayden. One after the other. All right, representing the vision of Seta Apparel. Seta. Just watching this, what blows me away while you're watching is it obviously takes you to all these different places, but I also feel texture. I want to touch the beading, right? It's just amazing, the technology. All right, a couple more to go now, representing the vision of course, Vero Diaz. Vero Diaz. one after the other. Beautiful, right? Got some fans in the audience. All right, representing the vision of John Sebastian. Love it. We're traveling around the world and we're not getting any jet lag, right? How beautiful. And our last of our 9 is the one and only representing the vision of Jenny Bastida. All right, so now up, we're talking about a very special thing you guys probably saw when you came in. It's the S-Circle Scent and Tech Experience. Tonight's experience isn't only visual, it's emotional, right? Because Miami Fashion Week is proud to present S-Circle. It's a concept exploring the connection between emotion, identity, and through your nostrils, scent. So it blends technology with personal expression to create customized fragrance experiences inspired by the human feelings. So a glimpse into how innovation may shape the future of beauty and fashion. Please enjoy this special 1-minute S-Circle presentation.
It all begins with a word, a memory only you know. Our technology translates your emotions into invisible notes. Science and soul in every drop. This isn't just a fragrance. It is your identity, captured in a bottle. Circle. Your fragrance is your story.
All right, so we're all smelling good tonight, right? Are we having our models coming up now, guys? I'm not sure of that. Are the models coming up now? We're going to wait. So come on, let's bring our nominees in. Our stars of the night, we want those models. Everybody, a round of applause for our models. Come on in, guys. There they are. These are the stars of the night, our wonderful designers. We want you to enjoy tonight's dinner experience here at Queen. Enjoy the atmosphere, the elegance, the dinner, the food, the moment. And after dinner, we'll be back with the most anticipated part of the night, the final part and the stage of the Virtual Fashion Awards. Until then, enjoy more looks, enjoy your food, and I'll be back in just a little bit with a lot more fun and surprises. We'll see you soon.
Her words are just pretty, oh darling, what did I? When my heart stood still for the first time, and I cried out to feel it again, no one would answer me, and it's an emergency. When my heart stood still for the first time, and I cried out to feel it again, no one would answer me, and it's an emergency.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it would be nothing, without a woman or a girl. You see,
Thank you.
The Miami Fashion Institute at Miami-Dade College presents a capsule collection commemorating the 250th anniversary of the United States by 10 students of the graduating class of 2026.
Gorgeous stuff. Get away from that secret. So, but before we go to the awards, I'm on night I desire, of course, we all do truly unique creative journeys. So, like I felt personally for 25 years, and that time where one restrictions, like you need everybody since years. So we started with CF identity, emotion, digital storytelling is a powerful man, and he has incredible vision he always had. There's one thing that I always got about Renee, and when I was to the when I watched it fashion for years and his creations, his remains, he knows that the mind are fit with the perfect balance. He just had that eye, and that's not always about. And so he's right now we're going to have this exclusive presentation featuring my craft. Go ahead, baby.
Renee Ruiz is a true fashion icon in Miami. Born in Cuba and raised in Havana, he emigrated to the United States as a minor, arriving in Key West on a boat and quite literally risking his life in search of a better future. Through hard work, determination, and talent, he built his way up and eventually opened a renowned design workshop in Hialeah. Over the years, Renee earned the respect of the city and became part of its very identity. After years of struggle and perseverance, his designs began appearing at major galas, red carpets, and high society events. His atelier in Coral Gables came to perfectly embody the blend of international glamour and Latin essence that defines Miami. He has dressed personalities such as Gloria Estefan, Anna Navarro, Leah Black, Rebel Wilson, and Jackie Evancho. His gowns have been featured in prestigious national retailers such as Saks, further establishing his name within the American fashion industry. Today, Rene Ruiz is recognized among the distinguished names connected to the history of Cuban immigration, preserved at the historic Freedom Tower, one of the great symbols of Cuban-American heritage in Florida. His career has earned him important institutional recognitions throughout South Florida for his contribution to Miami's cultural and aesthetic identity. Today, Rene is not only a respected figure in Miami, but also a deeply admired and beloved one. A warm, humble man, and without a doubt, a remarkable fashion professional. Always ahead of the curve, Rene Ruiz made history in 2025 alongside Miami Fashion Week with one of Miami's first fashion shows created with artificial intelligence.
All right? And he's so cute, too. Right? He's so cute. Well, now let us enjoy a very special presentation of his new digital creation.
Thank you, Miami.
That's what I'm talking about, keeping it home in the Everglades, right, Renee? All right, so now it's time for the final stage of this first edition of the Virtual Fashion Awards. And before we present tonight's awards, it's only fair that we highlight the artists behind the beautiful sculptural pieces that you're going to see on stage. Tonight's awards were created by Cuban-born modernist sculptor Ada de Silva, based right here in Miami. Her bronze work explores emotion, elegance, and transformation. Pieces meant not to just be trophies, but to capture a moment in time. Please enjoy the artistic world of Ada de Silva.
Creation begins with emotion, a fleeting feeling. From that emotion, form emerges. Fashion becomes sculpture, Style becomes movement. Fashion tells stories through texture, shape, and emotion. Art gives those emotions permanence. It gives shape to the invisible and allows feeling to live beyond a single moment in time. This is more than sculpture. It is emotion cast into timeless form.
All right, we're going to ask Lourdes Fernandez, the Executive Director of Miami Fashion Week, to come onto the stage. There she is, beautiful Lourdes. And we're going to hand out our 3 awards. Tonight, these designers, models, and creative teams will come together on one stage to celebrate the future of fashion, a future, of course, built on imagination, innovation, and limitless possibility. So, the award for Best Brand Narrative is our first. Our first award celebrates storytelling. It's about the ability to create emotion, atmosphere, and identity through fashion. The winner of the Best Brand Narrative is Yaz Gonzalez. Yes! As we revisit the presentation, please welcome tonight's recipient to the stage.
On the floors
Just
of my
come on
grandmother's
up
house in
quickly.
Havana, on tiles that had witnessed more history than they were ever allowed to speak of. In Cuba, every silence learns how to survive. Grandma carried Cuba in the beauty she refused to surrender.
Here she comes.
Everything else was taken away. This collection is a legacy I hope to one day pass down to my children so they may wear it proudly and enjoy it freely in the Cuba we continue to dream of. This collection is my love letter to Cuba. From churches filled with candlelight and sunflowers, from women that learned how to suffer beautifully, a dream woven into fabric, inspired by the floors of my grandmother's home, the spirit of our people, and the elegance of resilience. Because somewhere tonight, beneath a candlelight prayer in a collapsing building in Havana, there is still a Cuban mother telling her children never to lose faith.
Can we hear me? Yep. Thank you. Congratulations. Our next award is for Best Creative Direction. That is the outstanding creative vision, someone who blended fashion, technology, and cinematic language into one unforgettable experience. The winner of the Best Creative Direction Award is Vero Diaz. Vero Diaz. As we take another look at this remarkable work, please welcome tonight's recipient to the stage, Vero. There she is. All right, and now the moment we've been waiting for, the highest recognition for the evening, the grand prize of the Virtual Fashion Awards. Are we ready, ladies? Yes, we are. The award honors the most exceptional immersive runway experience of the night, a vision pushing fashion forward on a global scale. The winning designer will also receive an exclusive opportunity to present a live runway show during Miami Fashion Week here in October. So we're looking forward to that. And the winner of the grand prize is Sebastian Gray. As we revisit his presentation, please welcome tonight's grand prize recipient to the stage, Sebastian. you so much, Sebastian. Congratulations. Well, now as we close out the first edition of the first Virtual Fashion Awards, we want to leave you with one final moment. Tonight has shown all of us that what fashion is all about. It is emotion, it's performance, and it's storytelling. And here at Queen Miami Beach, under the Nights of Miami Fashion Week, please welcome tonight's stage performer, that is Gabriel Coronel. Gabriel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for a fantastic evening. I'm Lisa Petrillo, your host. We'll see you again next year. Thank you so much.
when the night gets into day. Make my nightmares fade away. More than a feeling, you're a trace I can't erase. Summer's gone, beers making a stack. You really hate your day job. I think it's time to move on. Let's drive wide, in my beaten up car. You like when I play it, the messy guy in there. I wrote you like my favorite song. Sweet melody that was made alone. I'm with you, just when you believe in
Ya te dijeron otra vez que me vieron en otro bar, ahogado en la bebida y sangrando por la herida, porque no te podía olvidar.
Y la verdad es que te pensé, pero tampoco fue de más. Fue lo suficiente para arrancarte de mi mente y mentirle al corazón que por ti sigue preguntando y no sé qué contestar. Duele más de lo que imaginé. Estar sin ti me tiene mal. Me equivoqué en la cuenta, que tarde me di cuenta que eras mi otra mitad. Chamita, dime si estás bien. Te lo quería preguntar. Ya sufrimos, ya lloramos, con otros lo intentamos, pero lo nuestro era brutal.
esta noche. Arriba las manos, mi gente.
Yo sé que no vendrás, por eso ya tanto te olvido.
Nos vamos más cerquita.
Un nuevo amor, tanto mejor, hay como el tuyo.
Ya solté todo lo que me pesa, eché pa' un lado pa' la tristeza. Quiero volver a comenzar, vivir la vida a mi manera. Ya solté todo lo que me pesa, eché pa' un lado pa' la tristeza. Quiero volver a comenzar, vivir la vida a mi manera. Quiero cero y nada más lindo momento, recordar un nuevo amor, me voy a buscar que me traiga felicidad. Quisiera olvidar y dejar todo eso, quisiera vivir un nuevo comienzo. Oh sí, oh my way, camino a tu casa a comerte a besos.
Yo sé que no vendrás, por eso ya
¿Cómo la estamos pasando esta noche?
tanto te olvido. Dejar un nuevo amor, tanto mejor.
Arriba España, arriba España.
Hay como el tuyo.
Ya solté todo lo que me pesa, eché pa' un lado toda la tristeza. Quiero volver a comenzar, vivir la vida a mi manera. Ya solté todo lo que me pesa, eché pa' un lado toda la tristeza. Quiero volver a comenzar, vivir la vida a mi manera.
¡Ey, chicos! Estamos listos para soltar.
Ando con
soltar las cosas malas.
Ya solté todo lo que me pesa, eché pa' un lado toda la tristeza. Quiero volver a comenzar, vivir la vida a mi manera. Ya solté todo lo que me pesa, eché pa' un lado toda la tristeza. Quiero volver a comenzar, vivir la vida a mi manera.
Gabriel. Se inscribe. Muy buenas noches, gracias por la oportunidad de estar aquí con ustedes.
Seguramente algún día vamos a estar en la casa del mar que nos prometimos. De algún cajón una foto vieja saldrá, solo para recordar lo felices que fuimos. Vamos a contar la historia a la mitad, tú al principio y yo al final, sin errores de memoria. Te besaría pero sé que hay que esperar que el padre diga que ya puede besar a la novia. Justo cuando me estaba quedando sin ganas, del cielo me cayó un angelito sin alas. Te lo juro por Dios que la buena y la mala, con tal de verte siempre temprano en la sala. Repíteme otra vez, ay que me amas, que siento que me cayó un angelito sin alas. Te lo juro por Dios que la buena y la mala, con tal de verte siempre temprano en la sala.
Saxo.
Gracias Padre por la bendición de bendecir esta relación, que con todo y errores para mí sigue siendo perfecta. Del futuro yo vengo mi amor, carajita jodiendo en el blog. Vamos a construir un imperio al final de la cuesta. Vamos a contar la historia a la mitad, tú al principio y yo al final, sin errores de memoria. Te besaría pero sé que hay que esperar que el padre diga que ya puede besar a la novia. Justo cuando me estaba quedando sin ganas, del cielo me cayó un angelito sin alas. Te lo juro por Dios que la buena y la mala, con tal de verte siempre temprano en la sala. Repíteme otra vez, ay que me amas, que siento que me cayó un angelito sin alas. Te lo juro por Dios que la buena y la mala, con tal de verte siempre temprano en la sala.
Señores, soy amante de que lo más bonito en esta vida es amar. Así que los invito a todos a amar, sin duda alguna. Muchísimas gracias por la oportunidad de estar aquí con ustedes. Arriba el Miami Fashion Week. Gracias.